Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, as you've seen from the title, I'm going to be doing a clean with me. I did one of these maybe a few months ago and they seemed to be quite popular, so I thought I'd do another one for you guys. So I thought I'd show you guys the before. This is obviously before I started cleaning, so yeah, it was in desperate need of a really good spring clean. So these are some of the cleaning products that I will be using in today's video. Some of them, I'm not going to lie, I've never used before, but I will update you on how I find them throughout the video. And then the rest are just kind of like my ride or dies, you know, the products I use every time when I clean my kitchen, my front room, my dining room. So yeah, I know these products work and I love them. Okay guys, so I wanted to show you this candle that I was recently sent by Scents by Evelyn. I will leave her Instagram in the description box down below so you guys can head over and check her out. But she sent me this candle and I am absolutely obsessed with it. So she basically sells designer inspired candles, diffusers, perfumes. So this one is actually inspired by Lancome, lovelies. I can't say that, but I think that's how you say it. And honestly guys, it literally smells amazing. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do before I start cleaning is I'm going to make a list just of all the things that I have to get done whilst I'm cleaning. So put the washing on, hang the washing up, etc, etc. I find this just helps me stay on task and just get done exactly what I need to in the day. Okay, so now I'm just going to put on Spotify and play some music. Most of these songs, guys, are TikTok songs, so you best believe I was doing the dances whilst I was cleaning. I had to edit that out because it was actually kind of embarrassing. Okay, so the first thing I like to do when I start cleaning is to put a wash on, just so then it's done at the beginning, and then by the time I finish I can empty it out and put it up on the dryer. So I did actually put a wash on last night, so I'm just putting that on the clothes rack now for it to dry. So I'm just putting my other wash on now. I've just started using this new Surf fabric conditioner. Guys, it literally smells insane. It's more of a floral scent, but it's just really nice and summery and airy. I got it in Lidl and I literally think it was maybe 99p. It was on sale, so definitely try that if you guys do see it in Lidl. Now I'm just emptying the dishwasher. Our dishwasher is rubbish. It needs fixing. I do not know what's wrong with it, but as you'll see in a minute, a lot of the cutlery and stuff has to go back. I actually found this finished dishwasher cleaner in Lidl, so I'm going to give this a go in the video. I can actually confirm this works really well. I put another dishwasher load on today and it's come out a lot cleaner than it normally does. So if you can find this, then I really recommend, and it's a really nice like citrusy lemon smell. So because I put the dishwasher cleaner in there, I couldn't put anything else in the dishwasher, so I actually had to wash everything up by hand, which was really fun. So this, I'm not gonna lie, literally took me like 35 minutes, so I've cut down the clips quite a lot just so I don't bore you guys. But yeah, I do not miss washing up. The dishwasher is my best friend. So once I'd finally washed everything up, honestly guys, it took me forever. I'm just putting everything away. So now I'm going to empty and clean out the bins. I'm not going to lie, this isn't normally my job. I normally get Sean to do this because, yeah, I'm just not the biggest fan. They obviously really smell, but I actually did them today. So to clean my bins, I actually just use some fairy liquid and a dish scrubber. I find this works really well, and then I will just rinse it all out with some water just to make sure I've got all of the dirt out. And then yeah, I will put a new bin bag in, but in the clean bin bag I do get just a paper towel and some Zaflora, whichever scent you guys prefer, but it keeps your bin smelling really fresh and nice, and you don't get that horrible like dirty bin odour, which obviously none of us want. Okay, so I've just emptied all of my sides just so they're completely free of anything, so I can really get into all of the edges and the nooks and crannies that don't always get cleaned, you know. So I'm just taking this spray, I'll spray it all over the sides and just give it a wash down with a damp warm cloth. I haven't actually used this splash spray before, but I really liked it. It came up really nicely and it just smelled really nice and fresh, so I highly recommend this one. And then I just take my antibacterial spray. I find this is the best thing for my backboards because it doesn't leave them streaky or smeary like I find some products do, so I really like this. Okay, so moving on to my hob, I've actually never tried this. It's another new product and it is the Astonish Hob Cleaner. I really liked the results of this, guys. It worked really, really well. So all you have to do is shake the bottle and then just put it onto the hob like you normally would and just literally wash it off with a damp cloth. It did take a few times of having to rinse out the cloth and do it again, but once I'd got all of it off, it came up really nice, shiny and clean. Please ignore the burnt hob on the left. I literally cannot get that up for the life of me. So I'm not blaming this product. I just make my pasta and stuff overflow every time I cook. So yeah, that is my fault. Okay, now moving on to my sink. I always just use Sif for this. I usually use the lemon scent, but I couldn't find it in Lidl, so I've just got this one. You do have to continuously rinse this, so you'll see me doing that now, but yeah, just stick with it. You will get rid of it. It just can be a little bit tedious. Okay, so because we've got gloss kitchen cabinets, I actually use my glass cleaner for the doors. I find this brings them up the nicest and they don't look smeary at all. I just use a plain white cloth for this. Just make sure your cloth is completely clean, or better that, a brand new one, because otherwise it leaves like little bits of dust and stuff on them and they don't look great like that. So yeah, just make sure you've got a clean cloth. So now I'm just starting to put everything back onto the sides. I literally just use my antibacterial spray from Lidl for this. I just wipe everything over to make sure everything's clean that I'm putting back onto the clean side. Okay, so that's the kitchen all cleaned. I obviously need to hoover and stuff, but I will do that later on in the video. I'm really happy with how it looks now, like it needed a good clean. It hadn't been done in a while. Okay guys, so moving on to our front room area, the one thing I have to have tidy and looking clean is my sofa. It just really bugs me if the cushions aren't looking plump. I just think it just looks rubbish, to be honest. So yeah, I take all of the cushions off and I'm just going to hoover it all down. So I just use the handheld part of my Shark Hoover for this, just so I can get into all the nooks and crannies. Because we do actually have our family dog over quite a lot and he's white haired, it leaves hairs all over the sofa. So I'm just going over with the hoover to make sure it's all off. And I even go over with a lint roller as well, just so I know they're definitely all gone. And then I go in with this Febreze fabric spray. Guys, this smells insane. So you've just got to spray it all over so like the fabric feels slightly damp and you'll be able to smell it. It literally smells unreal. And then I'm just going to put every base cushion back down and spray them one by one with the Febreze spray, just so I know it's all smelling fresh and clean. Okay, so then I have to plump the life out of my cushions because I'm just not about the flat cushion look. And then I'm just going to put them all back onto the sofa. I do actually want some new cushions for the sofa to kind of add in a bit of colour, because to be honest I'm kind of over this crushed velvet vibe that we've got going on. So yeah, we'll see. To be honest, this sofa has lasted us really well. We actually got this from Sofa Club maybe 3 years ago when we moved in, and it is still in perfect condition. But I think we would like to get a new sofa in the foreseeable future, so watch this space, there may be a new one soon. Okay, so now I'm just going to take some polish and my microfiber cloth and I'm just going to wipe over our little coffee table. Guys, this was £5 from Ikea and we bought this 3 years ago and it's lasted us really, really well. It does have some little dents and stuff in it, so we probably should get a new one. We're actually going to Ikea at the weekend, so we might do that because, yeah, it's looking a little bit shabby. And then I'm just going to wipe over all of the remotes and all of our coasters and stuff to make sure they're clean too. Okay, so moving on to our sideboard, I'm just going to move everything that's accumulated off onto here. I'm really bad for that. I'll just leave rubbish down and forget to put it away. So I'm just going to move all of that off and then start dusting this too. Again, I just do this with polish and a microfiber cloth. Okay, so for cleaning the TV, again, I just use the glass spray from Lidl. I find this brings it up really nicely. It doesn't go streaky. Again, though, you need to make sure your cloth is a nice and clean one, or again, brand new. This one is brand new, just because otherwise you get little bits of fluff on it and you can see them and it bugs me. So yeah, I like to use a new cloth if I can. Okay, so moving on to our dining room, there are some clothes that wouldn't fit on the dryer earlier on in the week, so I'm just going to fold all of those up and put them away. And then I'm just going to clear off the table because, again, there's rubbish sitting on the table. We're kind of running out of room living in this flat. We need some more room, so we kind of just leave everything everywhere. Then I'm just going to spray down the table with our glass cleaner again and another microfiber cloth. I love this table. It looks really nice, but I wouldn't recommend getting a glass table unless you want to clean it literally every hour. There's always dust on it or it's smeary. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying, but it is nice. And then I'm just going to clean all of the chairs down with a microfiber cloth and some anti-bac spray. Okay, so to hoover the rug, I like to move all of the chairs out just so I can really get in there, and then I will go with our Shark Hoover. This Hoover had been broken for like ages, but now we fixed it again and I actually really love it. So I actually do really recommend these if you guys are on the hunt for a Hoover. The only thing I would say is you've got to empty out like the bin compartment of it a lot because it is very small, but other than that, it is really good. Okay, so once I've hoovered everywhere, I'm just going to dust over all of the surfaces, just like our lampshade and our skirting and stuff. Obviously this collects a lot of dust, and I feel like you kind of forget about it because you don't necessarily look there every day. But when I'm doing my deep cleans, I like to really get into all of the areas that I wouldn't normally. Okay, so we're on to the final bit. This area has needed sorting for a while now. This area isn't actually staying how it is. We're going to IKEA at the weekend, like I said, so we're going to get some new actual proper storage units. But I literally can't look at this any longer, so I had to do it today. So I'm literally just sorting all the DVDs and stuff into these storage boxes. These are actually from IKEA, and I will just stack them up next to the drawers, just that out of the way, because it is quite frankly driving me insane. Like, can you see all the mess just sitting on the side? Guys, I can't deal with it. So yeah, temporary, but it looks a lot better than it did. Okay, so last but not least, I'm just going to hoover everywhere. I find this is the most satisfying part. I feel like hoovering really finishes it off. Then once I've hoovered, I'm just going to wash the floor. I literally just use bleach and Zaflora for this. I mainly use the Zaflora for the smell, to be honest, but yeah, it's just so refreshing. So again, like I said in my last clean with me video, I find it more effective if I just get on the floor and clean it with a cloth rather than a mop. So yeah, I choose to do that every time. I think you can just really get in there and get every little mark off of the floor. Okay guys, so I really hope you did enjoy this video. If you do want to see another clean with me, then give it a big thumbs up and comment down below. We are making some home renovations to our flat, like I said, so those vlogs are coming next week. Also, let me know if you guys want an apartment tour when it's all done, because I've never done one. I'd actually really love to do one once it's all finished. So yeah, definitely let me know if you guys would like to see that. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.